Welcome to the Postgame show presented by the Maroon Club. The Maroon Club supporting 23 Division I sports at Lafayette College. Join the Maroon Club today. Here for the happy postgame interview is Gary Laubach.
3 minutes without a score in this basketball game, and then you shoot 63% from the floor, 55% from beyond the arc. Fran, can you play better basketball than you played tonight?
No, I must have stopped coaching after 3 minutes. We really, and Bryce got us started. I mean, we really did a great job offensively. I knew coming into this, we were ready to go. We didn't get off to a great start again, but I just felt, you know, we were ready for this game, and we certainly played that way.
You have to love the fact that your 5 starters all in double figures tonight. Your 1,000-point scorers all have a big night. Dazinski 16, 18 for Seth, and 11 for Dan Trist. I mean, just a great team effort, and all of it kind of quarterbacked by Nick Linder.
Yeah, it was. It was a terrific effort. And more than anything, we did a better job of limiting their threes, which we didn't do the last time we played them. And that was a real key to the game, I thought.
The bad news is that Bucknell appears to be going on to a victory. They were up by 10 with about 4 minutes to go in that ball game. So you've got to go and find some way to beat that Soika jinx.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad we're playing in the semifinal right now, you know. So, you know, you never know. We'll go up there and we'll give it our best effort, and hopefully we can break that jinx.
Play like tonight, you'll be in the championship.
Well, let's see what we can do.
Congratulations on a great win. Fran O'Hanlon, our player of the game. You know, we thought tonight for sure we'd bring a senior over here, but you have yourself a career high in knocking down triples, obviously distributing the basketball, team high with 23 points. I said Lafayette as a team couldn't play any better. I'm not sure you could play any better.
Well, we just came, you know, ready to play. It's playoff basketball, and, you know, whoever gets the open looks got to be ready to knock them down, and we get up shots every day after practice, so luckily it paid off today.
There was a lot of conversation on the floor tonight, a lot of guys jawing back and forth. And I noticed that you're probably the one guy nobody wants to meet in the alley.
Yeah. I mean, that's just competitive nature. It's playoff, so it's probably going to get a little chippy. Same for next round and the round after that. So that can happen in any game. It's just all good competition.
Talk a little bit about the atmosphere here tonight. You certainly had the student body out in droves, a good crowd from your faithful, and that had to help.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you play. That's why you work hard for nights like this, and it's a lot of fun.
Congratulations. Go to Soika and get an upset.
Sir, thank you very much.
All right, that's Nick Linder. I'm going back to John Leone for tonight's highlight.
Well, Gary, those little interviews right there gave you a sense of the energy, where it came from. Certainly Nick Linder is the compass. He directs this team, and everybody jumped on board tonight. The highlights, I'll tell you what, there were so many of them. What a great offensive performance tonight by the Leopards. You heard Fran O'Hanlon talk about it. Early on, it was Boston U, Cedric Hankerson, who had a little bit of a hot hand. These are some second half highlights, Gary, that they started doing some work on the boards, but by the time they did this, the game was pretty much out of control. Chetty Mosley helped out John Papali with a couple of shots, but it was this kind of shooting from the Leopards. There's Nick Linder. You see his buddies on the bench, everybody getting into it. The ball movement was impeccable. Everybody who touched it seemed to just knock it down. And there you see the emotional reaction by Nick Linder and Joey Tazinski. Man, it's so good to see Joey get his shooting touch back. He is one of the keys, but boy, again, Joey hits another one. This was actually a rebound by Dan Trist, kicks it out to Seth Hendricks, and Seth knocks it down. You know, I think the one that really underscored the kind of night it was late in the game as we take another look at Seth Hendricks with a mid-range jump shot, knocking it down. And there's one near the end. Watch this one go in. Off the backboard, straight on. And that's when Joe Jones has got to say, listen, guys, warm up the bus. You know, we'll get with our spring program and get ready for next year.
And we do know that heading to Soika, as you get a look at a mid-range jumper there by Dan Trist, that Seth Hendricks needs just 1 point, and he'll have 1,500 career points at Lafayette as they were piling them up tonight, John.
They really were, and you know, again, you had a chance to see some of the ball movement. When the ball moves like that, Fran's offense is a thing of beauty, and you know, rebounding wasn't a factor, although the Lafayette Leopards did a great job on the boards. It really wasn't a factor because they just moved the ball so well and shot it so well. And I'll tell you what, you made the point. If they play like this at Soika, we're going to the finals.
I'll see you tomorrow night at Bender.
You got it.
All right, here's how it all shook out tonight. For Boston University, there's 64 points on 22 field goals. They were 8 for 22 from beyond the arc, 12 for 16 from the foul line. They were led by Hankerson with 14, 12 for Austin, 12 for Fanning, and 10 for Judadon, as they finished 13 and 17 on the year. For Lafayette, they're 89 points on 36 field goals. They shot 63% from the floor, 16 for 29 from beyond the arc. That's 55%. And they made an amazing 1 for 2 from the foul line. Never had to go there. They made so many points from beyond the arc. Hendricks with 18, 11 for Tristan, 10 rebounds. So Dan gets a double-double tonight. Tazinski with 15, and Nick Lindner with 23 points and 5 assists in tonight's basketball game. Lafayette will take an 18-12 record as they go to the Soika Pavilion on Sunday. 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, not sure. It'll be on the CBS Sports Network. And, John, I don't know, you have any finals before we get out of here?
You know, Gary, I just wanted to call your attention to that Bucknell game. Holy Cross has tightened it up.
Yes, they have. It's now 71 to 68. So there's still 3 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Maybe the game will end up back here. American by 4 over Lehigh, and Colgate by 10 over Navy. That's it. We're headed to American University for tomorrow night's game at 7 o'clock. Please join us live on the Lafayette Sports Network. For John Leone, Rick Gio, the RCN television team, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow night.